This game is starting a little late, and they're getting such a crowd here, they're going to have to open up another section of bleachers. This is Calvin Castine. We're at Our Lady of Victory Academy, the former Our Lady of Victory Academy, for Alumni Women's Basketball Finn Gallagher Tournament. Beekmantown and Northeastern, with the winner to go to the, not necessarily the winner going to the final. If Beekmantown wins, it'll put 3 teams in their division all at 1-1. Northeastern wins, they'll be 2-0. Looks like they're starting 6 players here. They have the starting 6. Now they have the starting 4, now they're starting 5. It'll be Katie Munson and Debbie Trombley. Nope, Donna Dixon and Danielle Castine. Okay, Heidi Fuller with the ball. Underneath to Munson. In the paint to Heidi Sanger. All over her is Ashley Walter. Let's see for the Cougars. Ashley Walter. Amanda Clark. Whoops. 11.6 seconds left in this game. Well, it was a fast first half. 11.6 seconds remain.
I'll get it going.
Now they're going to redo it here. All right, let's see. Ashley Walter, Danielle Castine, Amanda Clark, Debbie Trombley, Sarah Bushy from Northeastern. Walter puts up a long shot. That's not her forte. Munson on top of the key. Rebound off Bushy's fingers. Heidi Sanger, Sarah Dumont, Heidi Fuller, Katie Munson, Donna Dixon, and let's see, Fuller and Sanger, Dixon, Dumont, and Munson out there for the Eagles. Walter brings it down over to Castine. Tries to go underneath for Bushy. He's picked off by Sanger. Castine got a finger on it over to Dixon. On the line, Dumont turns it over. So if Northeastern wins, they're in the final. They'll face Saranac. If Beekmantown wins, Seton, Northeastern, and Beekmantown will all have 1 win and 1 loss. Underneath for Bushy, she's double teamed. They work it around. Castine will try to tray off the iron. Dixon rebounds. Sanger puts it up off the rim. Rebounded by Clark. Outlet to Walter. Walter drives on Dixon and scores. First points of the game are on the scoreboard once the Cougar running game gets going, if they're able to get going. It's reminiscent of days gone by. Cougars playing without Miranda Perez, who was here yesterday, but they picked up Carabano. Castine to Bushy. Fast breaks. Now Fuller, an excellent outside shot, gets it to Munson at the top of the key. Throws it up, shot is deflected. Dixon gets the ball, pushes it back outside for Fuller for 3. And the rebound will be controlled by Bushy. Bushy to Clark to Walter. Kept it. Had Trombley on the side.
Nice pass, Denny.
Debbie Trombley was wide open.
I'm in your ear the rest of the game now, buddy.
Referees have Jamie Labarge, Dennis Labarge, and Barry Norton. Dumont, the side jump ball goes to Beekmantown. Sanger is fouled. Heidi Sanger puts the Eagles on the scoreboard. It's 4-2. Walter will bring it up. Get over to Castine, to Tremblay. Beekmantown. Again, Sanger knocks Castine's pass loose. Beekmantown in a 2-1-2 defense. Munson is fouled. Katie Munson will shoot 2. Beekmantown might be switching to a man-to-man defense. I think they're mistaken because their zone is working. It's a 4-3 ball game. Their zone is working. We'll see if they switch. No, they stick with a 2-1-2. Bushy over to Tremblay. Tremblay was cutting. Bushy was a good pass, but Bushy pass when Tremblay was cutting. Ball comes in Tremblay's hands. He wisely holds it up. Castine will bring it into the forecourt. Over to Walter on the wing. Cross court, skip pass to Clark. Underneath for Bushy. Bushy with a fadeaway off the rim. Tipped out. Courtney Downs. Katie Relation. And Chesney Penfield in. Let's see. Nobody missing from yesterday's team for Beekmantown. In the paint, Munson puts it to the floor. It's knocked loose. 3 seconds. Well, Walter knocked it loose, just enough to keep her in there a little longer, and she gets fouled for the 3 seconds. Castine will give it to Walter. Walter will bring it up at the 12-minute mark. Bushy for 3, off the rim. Munson rebounds. Clark going for the steal. Walter over. White ball. Carabano, Elise LaFountain, Cheryl K.A. Southwick, and Jess Poyer in. Tremblay stays in for the Cougars. 4-3, Northeastern leads, a low scoring first 4 minutes. Downs loses it. Northeastern's turn on the jump. Poyer will give it in to LaFountain. LaFountain over to Southwick. Southwick puts up a shot and in. Beekmantown's question whether the ball went in. Penfield to Downs. Tries to go into Munson. Cougars collapse on the low. Eagles take it back. Traveling on Downs. Poyer into LaFountain. Poyer for 3, no. Ball grabbed by LaFountain. Dribbles into the legs of Munson. It'll be Eagles' turn on the jump ball. 6-3, 10:37 showing for its quarter. As I said, Saranac will be the opponent in the championship game for the winner of this division. Chesney Penfield misses. He hits the second one. Beekmantown lost to Seton in their only game thus far. Northeastern defeated Seton Catholic in their only game thus far. Southwick with a shot, rebounded by Relation. We have a foul. Fouls on Elise LaFountain. It's her second. Munson with the rebound, missing. Rebounded by Bono. Poyer will bring it up. Ball comes to Tremblay. Gives it back to Poyer, over to LaFountain. Jump ball. Another jump ball. Bono will inbound into Southwick. Eagles ball, looking for the tie. Dixon back in for Beekmantown. Dixon all alone, hits, and it's 6-6. Bushy will come in for the Cougars. A fountain shot is missed. Rebounded by Relation. Stolen by LaFountain. And she steals it from her old soccer coach in Van Hydes. Sanger puts it up. Rebounded by Bono. Nice board. There's Poyer looking for LaFountain. Fountain holds it up. This just passes to Tremblay in the middle. Cougar points are coming on the press and the fast break. Bushy's still at the scoring table waiting for another whistle. 10-6, Northeastern leads here. 8 minutes to go. Sanger throws it up and it goes in. It's a 10-8 ball game. Poyer up for LaFountain. In. Wow, what a play that was. Looked like LaFountain was too far underneath to put that in, and she found a way. And it's 12-8 Cougars. Again, the Cougar points coming on the fast break. Dixon puts it up. Southwick comes out for it, and she is rammed by Courtney Downs. 4 new Cougars in. Bono will stay. Walter into Castine. 12-8. Over to Walter. Underneath. Bushy back to Walter. Short. Rebound. Another rebound for Relation. Fuller will bring it up. Munson throws it up. Rebounded by Amanda Clark. To Bushy. Bushy tries to go to Walter, but she's too far under, and the Eagles take it away. Clark back, stopping Munson. Munson's pass ends up in Relation's hands, out to Dixon. Quickly over to Heidi Fuller, 3-point threat off the rim. Munson tips it out, Fuller gets it back, throws it up off the rim again, and Castine will come out with it. And ball rolls. Dumont in the foul, ball rolled off the rim. Castine will shoot 2. Sanger back in, replacing Relation. Castine hits the second. It's a 5-point Cougar lead, 6:50 to go in the first half. Dixon will walk the ball up the floor. Bushy steals it away. Overruns the ball. Picked up by Walter. Gets the Castine, who's surrounded. Knocked loose. Picked up by Clark. Clark throws it up and in. Here's Dixon. That shot by Clark was reminiscent of the state semifinals back in 2000. She just, with the help of her teammates, just ran the other team into the ground. Northeastern turns it over. Fuller will bring it back. Walter deflects it, picked up by Sanger. Dixon throws it around, rebounded by Bushy. Got the inside position on Munson. 5:37 to go here in the first half. Clark underneath for Walter. Walter spins, blocked by Dixon. Ball's knocked loose, picked up by Dixon. She traveled. There's a case of Dixon and Munson both battling for the ball. Castine will inbound it. Into Walter, now to Bushy. Bushy. Rebounded Dixon. Ball comes to Fuller. And a foul will be on Castine. Trombley is in for Bushy. Munson with a shot. Air, it's good. 15-10. Clark with a pass to, Walter with a pass to Clark. Trombley follows. Trombley again. Count the basket.
Nice call, March.
Another fast break point for Northeastern. It's their calling card. Trombley looking for the three-point play. Shot is missed, rebounded by Relation. 4:52 remaining in the half. Downs drives down. Dumont has a slap by Castine. Trombley will give it to Clark. Clark brings it into the forecourt. Pushes it over to Walter. Walter underneath, right in the hands of Katie Relation. Fuller drives down. Stopped, gets it over to Dumont. Dumont puts up a shot that's off the rim, rebounded by Bushy. Walter to Bushy. Bushy drives on Munson, and Munson bodies her. And a foul will be called by Jamie Labarge. Bushy hits them both. 19-10, Northeastern leads, 4:17 showing here in the first half. Castine with a steal. Clark back to Castine. Over to Walter. Underneath for Bushy. Castine for three. Yes. Beekmantown, timeout. They trail by a dozen with 3:45 showing. Dumont into Downs. Knocked out of Munson's hand. She gets the ball back and puts it in. Poirier brings it up for the Cougars over to Southwick. Southwick goes low for Bono. Bono passes back into the paint to no one in particular. Penfield. Downs for three. That is missed. Rebounded by Dumont. Tied up. It's a jump ball. Beekmantown's turn. Penfield goes low for Munson, knocked loose by Bono. KA, and we have a blocking foul on Downs. Bono out to LaFountain, over to Poyer. Cougars winging the ball around. Poyer top of the key, drops it in. Just Poyer with the basket. 24-12 the score. Downs throws it in. Nice pass from Poyer underneath for Bushy. She's surrounded, gets the shot off anyway. It's short. Munson pulls it down. Munson apparently kept her pivot foot. Downs will bring it up. 10-point ball game. 2:04 remaining here in the first half. Downs puts it up off the mark, and rebound will come to Bushy. Bushy dribbles into the forecourt, thought about driving the paint, decides to do it. And the rebound taken by Munson. .133 to go in the half. Poyer. Jump ball. KA or Southwick forces the jump. LaFountain to Poyer. Bushy to Southwick. Underneath for Bono to Bushy. Dixon for three. Rebound. Finally picked up by Munson. She scores. Well, they could get a handle on it. Munson finally did. Get the easy two. 26-16 to score. 39 seconds to go in the quarter. No shot clocks in the half, actually, not the quarter. No shot clock. 16-minute halves. LaFountain over to Southwick. Bushy, top of the key, off the rim. Oh, Dumont got it right. I mean, the relation got it right on the nose. .8. The Eagles will have a chance to get it down to under 10. For the half, that's always important. The shot by Downs is missed, no foul as LaFountain gets the rebound. Poyer with a long pass to Bushy. No time for the pass. No time for the pass. She saw KA or Southwick open underneath. Did the smart thing, but unfortunately there was no time on the clock. Otherwise it would have been a 2. And it's 26-16, Northeastern leading at the half here on Hometown Cable. Dumont will inbound it to start the second half. Ball comes into Sanger. Switch your pencil, Dennis. They just inbounded it. The tournament's put on by the referees. They run the scoreboard and sell the tickets. Courtney Downs lights one up. They run the score clock and keep the book, and they do better at refereeing than they do at keeping the scorebook and the score clock. No travel. Clark puts it in. Sanger all alone. Somebody lost their assignment. Back to a 7-point ball game. Castine to put it up and in. Fuller, double team, stolen by Clark to Walter, and she lays it in. Cougars press. They remember how to do it. It could be problems for the Eagles. Press is something that you have to be coordinated on, so obviously these players haven't played together for a while. Walter will bring it down. 11-point Northeastern lead. Over to Bushy and underneath for Trombley. Trombley dishes it to Clark. Rolls off. Kept alive by Trombley into the hands of Walter. Throws it up. Block. Trombley again, and Debbie Trombley makes it a 13-point difference. That's 34-21. Munson, double team, gives to Fuller. Triple team, but now Sanger is wide open. It's the type of thing that when they're not coordinated as to who's going to be where, they had all 5 defenders in the forecourt. Clark out to Walter, over to Castine. Castine for 3. That's off. In. No, it fell in. Fuller with a pass over to Sanger. Cougars leading by 14 at the moment. Downs looking for another tray. Nope. Rebounded by Bushy. Bushy up for Castine. Castine drives on Downs, too strong, and rebounded by Sanger. Dumont. Now Downs will bring it up. Cougars in. Downs is fouled. Courtney Downs makes it 37-24. Rebounded by Trombley to Walter. Walter takes the middle. Dishes off to Bushy. Bushy will try the 17-footer. It's off the rim. Rebounded by Downs. Downs brings it down against Clark, which has got to be nerve-wracking. Northeastern turn on the jump ball. Castine under for Trombley. Dishes it back out for Walter from 18 feet. It's good. 39-24, Cougars lead. Munson up to Sanger. Now to Downs. Knocked loose by Bushy. Bushy up to Walter. Walter throws it up, followed by Bushy, and she scores. 17-point Northeastern lead with 12 minutes to go. Cougar press continuing to bother the Eagles. Sanger. Knocked loose by Bushy. Munson jumps on it, and jump is called. Dixon back in the game, puts a shot up. A 17-point lead. Poyer into the fountain as the Cougars put in 4 fresh players. Trombley dishes it out for Poyer for 3, in and out. Sanger gets the rebound. Sanger puts it to the floor. Gets it back to Fuller. Dixon out to Fuller. Fuller for 3. Tipped by Bono to Southwick. Out to Poyer. Back to the Kamikaze kid. She puts it to the floor. Poyer puts up a 3 and off the rim. Dixon gets the rebound. And Penfield will try to bring it up against the Cougar press. Up to Dixon. Fuller gets Poyer in the air, pulls up for the jump shot. Sanger with another rebound. And we're going to have a foul on Southwick. Sanger into Dixon, too strong. Penfield puts it back up. And the rebound controlled by LaFountain. 2 on 3. She'll hold it up. Pass back to Trombley over to Poyer. Poyer is fouled underneath. Just Poyer shooting 2. Hits them both. Fuller with the ball. 19-point lead for Northeastern with 10-11 remaining. Fuller underneath for Dixon. Okay, Southwick steals it away. Shot by Poyer, missed. Southwick gets the rebound, throws it up too strong. And rebound pulled down by Relation. Dixon all alone. She is fouled. May have traveled when she started her little run, but she was fouled at the end of it. Munson will come in for the Eagles. Dixon. And Dixon hits them both. 9.5 to go. 17-point ball game. LaFountain over to Poyer. Underneath for Trombley. Puts it back out to Poyer, and she drops it in. Just Poyer with the basket. 45-26. Fuller brings it into the forecourt. Fuller with an excellent three-point reputation. Misses that one. Poyer pulls it down. Gets it to Trombley in the paint. Trombley scoops it out to LaFountain. LaFountain puts up a set shot. Loose, kept alive by Trombley and put in by Bono. Now Heidi Fuller. Northeastern lead at 21 points with 8.5 to go. That would seem safe, but you never know. You never know. Penfield in the paint. Misses. Kept alive by Dixon, but she's out of bounds. Dixon, of course, after graduation from Beekmantown, went on to play at Plattsburgh State. Part of an excellent team that included Suzanne Souza from Shazy, TJ Cornwright from Elizabethtown. Kim Zerlo from Northeastern. And there's another local one. I think there were 5 local ones. Bono will stay in. Munson to Dixon. Out to Sanger. Now to Downs. Walter knocks it loose. Clark lost control on the dribble. It's out of bounds, off downs. Clark into Bushy. Quick shot, air ball. Dixon knocks it out of Bono's hands. Heidi Sanger with the ball. Walter ties her up. Downs into Dixon. She hits. 47-28. They push it down to Amanda Clark. They're an easy two. Another basket for cousin Amanda. Dixon. And picked off by Clark. Bad pass at the toes of Bushy. Well, they can't score in every fast break. 49-28 the score. 6:44 as Downs crosses midcourt. Give it to Sanger. Underneath for Dixon, she scores. Castine will bring it up for the Cougars. Pushes it to Walter. Dishes off to Bushy. Bushy puts it up off the rim. Put back up by Amanda Clark. Her quickness is a big factor out there. 51-30. Northeastern leads. Sanger gives it back to Downs. Following the Beekmantown timeout. The Eagles are out of timeouts. Downs. And Walter's out of bounds. Downs out to try the dribble past Clark, past Walter, and finding it a little tough. Downs gets it into Dixon. Dixon lobs it. Intended for Munson. It was tipped by Bushy, and all this happens after. It finally ends up in Sanger's hands. Castine knocks it away. Alan Walter. Downs will inbound. Relation gives Strangler to Downs. Downs pulls up for the jumper and hits. Courtney Downs with a three. It's 51-33, 5:28 to go. Walter up for Bono. She wasn't expecting it. It goes off her fingertips. Downs will bring it up. Over to Dixon. Dixon guarded by Bushy. It's a relation. Looking to go to Munson, goes out of bounds. Castine will give it to Walter. Swings it over to Clark, to Bushy, back out to Walter, to Castine. And then Bushy is fouled by Dixon. Sarah Bushy at the line. Went to the University of New Hampshire, had a very nice career at a Division I school. Had 12 points yesterday for the team. Castine had 14, despite what the scorebook said. Munson, I think, had something like 19 in their win for Michigan, in their loss against Seton. Not sure who else was high for the Eagles. Blocked by Bushy. Munson gets it back. Throws it up again, and Amanda Clark comes out with it. Bushy will keep it. Hands off to Walter. Walter will have to bring it back out. Underneath, Clark throws it up. Castine fighting for the rebound, and travel was called. Travel was called. Looked like a jump ball. Heidi Fuller. Fuller goes underneath to Munson. Bono comes back to help out Bushy. Bushy got a finger, Bono got a finger on it. Walter's pass picked off by relation. 19-point game, just under 4 minutes remaining. Fuller. Underneath for Munson. Throws it up, misses. Relation gets the rebound. We're going to have a foul. Relation at the line. Clark will stay in for the Cougars. KA with pass to Clark, back outside with Fountain, quickly wings it over to Poirier, and Southwick is fouled by Munson. 3.5 to go. KA hits, Southwick hits them both. 54-35. Downs will bring it up. We said the other winner in the other bracket is Saranac. As Munson throws it in. Munson says he'll take it. The actual winner in that bracket was the Franklin Academy Huskies, led by Debbie Trombley with a basket, led by Missy West. Originally had 5 teams lined up for this tournament, and they found out that West was available and Malone would play in the tournament. So players had set their schedules up based on the original seedings in the tournament, and for the late addition after the deadline, and they added Fuller with the ball, and they added Malone. They redid all the seedings, so some players who had rescheduled their weekend schedule were unable to play because they couldn't reschedule things. So the officials here bent over backwards to let Malone in. And Malone wins 2 games, qualifies for the finals, and says no thanks. So Missy can't make it on Sunday, so we're not coming back. Not too impressed with that. And I think when you have a deadline, you've got a deadline. Trombley gets the rebound in the basket. And also what it did was there were semifinals originally scheduled in the women's brackets. And with the addition of Malone as a foul on Dumont, they took away the semifinals. So 4 of these teams lost an extra game to make way for Malone. So I think it was nice to get Missy West in here, but the rules ought to be the same for everybody. For another team that said, oops, we can play, but we will only play on Sunday, I don't think they would have been allowed in. So rules are rules, and especially when you're talking to people who are known as officials ought to be following their own rules. So I don't think Malone should have been allowed in. If they could be here today, that would have been a little bit different story, but again, it would have been after the deadline. Poirier's shot is blocked. Trombley follows, misses. Picked up by LaFountain. She gives it back to Poirier. 17-footers off the rim. Poirier follows, gets it to Clark, but it's intercepted by Fuller. pushes it down for Downs. Downs will catch up with it. We have less than a minute remaining. Not a 1-and-1 yet. Downs will inbound it. Fuller fakes, lobs underneath for Munson, and she scores. Nice play. 58-39, 50 seconds to go. Ball pushed up to LaFountain. Poyer throws it up off the rim. Rebounded by Relation. She walked, but it's traveling. Poyer will inbound it. Tremblay hands off to Clark. She misses. Rebounded by Dumont. Dumont to Relation. Took a little step, gave it up to Fuller. Fuller took a little step, gives it up to Munson. Tremblay steals it, gives it to Clark. Into K.A. Southwest. She is on the floor and rebounded here by Katie Relation, who must have double figures in rebounds today. Downs trying to drive on the kamikaze kid. We have a whistle. The 1-and-1 for Downs with 9.2 on the clock. Misses the 1-and-1. Cougar ball. Poyer will inbound it. 7.7 remaining. Pushed up to Clark for Tremblay. She lays it up, and 60-39 will be the final. A 21-point win for Northeastern, defeating the Beekmantown Eagles. Cougars 2-0 in the tournament, and they will go on to face the Saranac Chiefs in the championship, first ever championship of the Flynn Gallagher Memorial Alumni Tournament. So thanks for watching, and for those of you supporting viewer-supported local television, Hometown Cable.